Start by sensing, with our eyes closed or looking down, for as least stimulus as possible. Just sensing how our body, which is the physical envelope and the space around our body, it's interacting with the environment. So sensing the support of the sky and the clouds. Just inviting that sense without forcing anything. Sensing that relationship with trees and animals and other people. And then the earth and everything that's supporting us, standing up here right now. Everything that's supporting your body and being. And noticing, bringing awareness into the feet. And that relationship between the soles of our feet and whatever's supporting us. Just noticing that if there's ease and relaxation or tension in the feet or dead places, or am I sensing all the aliveness in my feet? Just letting everything be exactly as it is without trying to change it. So as we're being here now, I'm going to sense how the qualities of whole body, grounded presence are flowing in us, and how we can sense that. And also sensing what doesn't feel like that. And holding them both in our awareness. In the ankles and calves, whatever feels alive, open, spacious. And whatever else is there. Just being with that. Resting your awareness inside, deeply in the inner body. We're not looking for anything. We're not looking to have an experience. Just here now, noticing. Thoughts think. Breathing is happening. I expand my awareness to include it all. Acknowledging whatever's thinking, letting it know you can sense that it's thinking, and bringing your awareness back in the inner body. Holding it all. So now in the pelvic region. Kind of visiting the inner body like it's the most beautiful cathedral you've ever been in. That sense of wonder and awe of all that's contained, of all that's moving, of all that's waiting. Of anything that wants our attention. Sensing how the qualities of embodied presence are alive in us and whatever wants our attention, and how that lives together in our body. You might also notice that the body is moving and that you're not doing it, or that it's being moved. So just noticing how we can illuminate the body and let it come alive from the inside out, which could include spontaneous movement of any kind, changing positions, just deeply accompanying the inner space. So the movement's not being thought first, it's being born naturally. And noticing if there's something with the way the body's moving that your mind wants to figure out, just noticing that also and making space for that without merging with it. Just noticing the qualities of vastness, aliveness, deep peace in the chest, solar plexus, and noticing whatever doesn't feel like that while you let the body come alive from the inside out. Making space for all aspects of your experience to be exactly as they are. Keeping our awareness deep inside the core of the body and noticing if movement happens. That it's not coming from the habitual place inside of us that tells our body to move, that controls our body movements. Noticing those habitual patterns of keeping the body in locked positions. And seeing if there's space just to let it be and regenerate itself, using all the natural regenerative powers of presence inside of me to let life unfold without impediment, without thinking about movement or having a preconceived idea about movement. So if your body's moving a particular way and someone inside you has some thoughts about that, you're holding them both. From a whole-bodied sense of grounded presence, accompanying all the life that's arising. You can take all the space you need, and letting presence flow through your body and move you in any way it needs to come back towards more wholeness and regeneration, if that's happening. Always keeping our awareness in the inner body of our hands, shoulders, neck, and throat. Being there. Following the body and the inner life like you're accompanying someone that's having their last breath and dying. You're just completely there, available for any little thing that arises within you, any body tension, any feeling or thought. Noticing if there's any background feeling to your noticing. There's something there in the background of your sensing that's flat or tired or pushing in your back, the back of your neck and your head. You're sensing a background feeling. Just letting that be there. Saying hello to it. Like the wallpaper of your awareness. If it helps you to whisper and name things out loud in a whispering tone, while you're accompanying the life inside of you, you can let that happen. If there's sounds that want to move through, and there's something in you holding them down, then just notice that. Letting everything be as it already is. And just noticing on deeper and deeper levels of how the qualities of presence are moving through and how whatever wants my attention is manifesting in the moment. Seeing if it's okay to let your body be, to let everything be as it is. Noticing if you can keep your awareness on whatever feels open, alive, expanded, and where your attention is going inside of yourself. Merging and then unmerging from parts that arise in the moment, thinking parts, moving parts. Letting your body take any position that it feels naturally it goes towards, without having to understand for now. Letting the part that may be there that wants to understand know that you sense it. Noticing how feelings are flowing, moving, changing, intensifying, and accompanying that. Seeing if the hands want to be placed anywhere on the body. If there's anything that wants to be touched or held. And noticing shifts. Just noticing how it is to accompany yourself deeply. It's hard for you to stay present, then you can bring your awareness back into the earth and what's supporting your body, being here now. Contact between the floor and the earth and your body. We're going to take 3 more minutes to slowly come back. Noticing any shifts happening inside. Noticing if there's anything you want to come back to later. In any way. Right now. And when we start bringing our awareness back into the room, we're consciously keeping that rootedness of being and that awareness of our roots, deep roots within, alive while we interact with the world. That it's not separate. Roots inside and the world. Noticing in the next 2 or 3 minutes that we have before breakfast, if there's anything that I need to do to finish my session with myself, draw something or say a word or if there's any requests that come around something that arose. That your inquiry practice wants to meet. So as we close our circle, I'm going to start with Norman, see if there's one word you want to bring to the group. If not, just a gesture. Very simple, or nothing, as we close our circle.